on the new sound? Any particular story stand up?
No, just looking forward to the NPFL this weekend.
Okay.
Remo Stars, Bender Insurance is an interesting game to look out for. Both teams have drawn their last 3 matches, so we're looking to see if Remo ends the unbeaten run of Bender United, because they play in Ogun State away. Bender Insurance away to Remo, so yeah.
I'm considering that Bender Insurance have drawn their last 4 games.
Same with Remo. Remo drawn two of their last games. So
last 2 games, yeah.
So
okay, so
the match is poised to be an interesting game.
Okay.
Looking forward to that.
They should also. I think that game will be streamed on social media. Rema have done a lot of that, putting out their content, so it should be good for those who want to watch.
And it's a high stake match again for them because I think they've been docked 6 points in the league already this season.
3 points.
I had 6 points.
6 points.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm wondering when was the other time. We know the recent one, but I'd like to verify that.
Okay.
I'll check, but I saw that they've been punished twice this season.
So that's weird because Remo happens to be one of the better run clubs in the league.
Which is surprising that they're having to deal with.
I heard from different sectors. I mean, Victor Ipepa was on Monday Night Football, very voluble, mumbling something about conspiracy theories, about against privately run clubs.
But he did make a good point.
He did make a good point.
He made a good point because I think one of the things he mentioned that day was the fact that the match commissioner, had ties to Bender Insurance.
Yeah, was from Edo State.
So had ties.
Yeah, well, but as I said, I would have said, okay, fine. Monday Night Football, we generally stick to the facts and not what we cannot prove. But he put it out there, so I'm just saying. So it's kind of intriguing that the very next game is Remo up against Bender Insurance, and I have a funny feeling that when we come here on Monday, we'll be talking about the end of
unbeaten run.
Yeah, the unbeaten run. That's what I think. Don, what's your take on what we had in New Sound?
About the appointment or Chelsea considering Nagelsmann. I think Chelsea, what they need now, they don't need a coach like Nagelsmann. I think they need someone like
a veteran.
A veteran, because Nagelsmann is just 35 years old, and I think the players' personality again is going to really, really affect him. Unless
the way did it burn.
Exactly. Unless he's going to bring his own boys that he knows he can talk to. Because I feel Nagelsmann is not matured to handle a club like Chelsea.
I don't think that there's any option about bringing his own boys after spending £600 million.
No, but Don, it's just maybe to counter what you're saying. I'm not the biggest Nagelsmann fan. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan. I'm not the biggest Nagelsmann fan. But if Chelsea has a lot of young players who have not hit their full potential, like they're growing. These are the kind of players he needs to manage, because like at Bayern,
the likes of,
they're young players. Nima Duike, they're young players. Badashile, they're very young players. At Bayern, he had senior names like Thomas Muller.
Because the only thing that actually these guys have to their name is the price tag attached to them. It's not as if they've done extremely
well. Enzo Fernandez has won the World Cup.
With the exception of Enzo. And Enzo is still in the state of becoming.
And Kante is still there.
But Kante is not very...
Kante is still there. So, all these players I mentioned, and they are still, on contract. Is it when he comes now, is he going to start putting them on the bench? No, he won't. Because all these players need to play.
And I actually think that Nagelsmann had a great time with Bayern. I don't know that.
But Bayern, he favored him. The relationship favored him more than he favored Bayern.
It was during his time he went to bring Musiala. All these young boys, he integrated them into...
Musiala.
That's Musiala. That's German
Wonder Kid.
Musiala.
Is it Musiala? It's Musiala.
Musiala.
Okay, Musiala.
When you say Musiala, I'm like, which Musiala? German Musiala. Yes.
Musiala, Gnabry, even
that's what I'm saying.
With
younger players, you can see.
You
are also buttressing my point. He's brought younger players through. You mentioned Musiala, yes. Stanisic, the right back, played a lot of games, yes. Right, Gnabry, like you've mentioned. But they're coming to Chelsea. There are also a lot of... Because Thiago Silva will not play every game. At 38, 39, there's no way he'll play every game. You have also mentioned N'Golo Kante. His injuries have affected him over a long period of time. Now, Chelsea's got a lot of younger footballers. Aubameyang most likely would also maybe be moving on because there's no way he would want to build a young team, and that's why he's functioned better. Kimmich supported him. Kimmich said he's one of the top 3 coaches he's worked with. And we do that mathematics. Number 1 is most likely Pep. Number 2 is Ancelotti.
And next season, I feel is a rebuilding season for Chelsea.
So, Champions League.
No Champions League, no nothing.
Yeah, and Chelsea doesn't have that time. That's what I'm saying.
But Chelsea have got
they need it.
But they've changed their ethos now.
Yes.
Todd Bowley has said, you know what? It's turn up the Abramovich scrapbook.
Okay.
I said, I want to do it
my way.
So maybe it's going to bring a coach that can integrate the setup. What's this Senegalese guy's name now?
Koulibaly.
You know, the senior cadre players with the younger ones to build, because Chelsea undoubtedly has a lot of good players, but they still lack strength in them. And then Lukaku is coming back because Inter can't afford it. And they could have done Lukaku this season, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They could have. I mean, at least
because now Bojat is injured. There's their striker.
Oh, yeah.
Bojat is injured. He's coming back. So,
they have
wonderful players.
So would it be
wonderful?
So which you don't fancy Nagelsmann?
I don't.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at someone like, if possible, if Ancelotti can come back and rebuild that team.
My guy, Noko.
That's
like Ancelotti like coach.
I go for Diego Simeone. I go for Diego Simeone.
No.
Chelsea don't need to play.
You don't have the highest paid coach in the world.
Simone doesn't build.
No, you
doesn't build.
No, but that's counter. What do you mean by he doesn't build? He's been at Atletico for as long as he's been.
Chelsea will not be playing negative football.
But do you get the results?
Then
when Mourinho was playing at Chelsea,
I would prefer them to go and bring what's his name? That Bolton former coach.
Big Sam
instead of Simone.
Okay.
But one thing, but sticking to the Bayern theme, I think from sources say that Sadio Mane might be on his way out of.
Yeah, that's
quite apart from the fact that he's not lit up.
One and two, the relationship in the dressing room
between
also.
him and Leroy Sané is above him in the pecking order.
It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Yeah.
Under Nagelsmann, it looked as though Sané was on his way out. Now it seems as though Mane is the one going out.
Oh, she's Sané.
Yes.
During
Nagelsmann, it looked like he was going out.
Different manager now. So.
Because Sané still has his family in Manchester. Right? He just lives in Munich.
Okay.
So the stories there were, maybe a possible return to Manchester City. But now it's just the other way around. And there are loads of stories coming out from African reports. They said Sané said something derogatory, racist to Mane. Yes.
I mean, because
it's strange. We never know him with that kind of thing.
It's quite possible. And for him to have decided,
and there's also a story that he's mourning the loss of a family member as well, to now back up saying something racist. But I don't know how that a racist comment will come from Sané.
As I said, we don't know.
We don't have the, but I
can only speculate.
I can only speculate. For me, the story that I was very interested in the News Hound was the referee story. Has a dark case. I'm amazed. I'm disappointed, but totally amazed.
Why?
Because look,
I think I like it.
The way we have had callers here complain about referees this season, right? And I think that referees have to be at the epitome, the top of the responsibility, right?
Zenith, yes.
Yeah. So when you hit a player and then in less than 1 week, if you just brush it off and say, we're moving on, he has to step aside for a bit. Yes, Robertson was called in, and Robertson said, I accept his apology. What do you expect Robertson to say? Do you want Robertson to say, no, I don't accept, punish him?
What was Robertson looking for in his
footballers have been...
Why?
The rule doesn't say... No, but the rule doesn't say, as a footballer, I shouldn't go and meet him.
What was he looking for near him?
He went to go and complain about something.
Why didn't he go to the referee?
Exactly.
Why you not going to the referee? Why you go to the lounge?
No, we see players go to complain about things.
They shouldn't. He's captain.
They shouldn't.
Anderson is on the pitch.
Because it's funny now. We're saying the other time when the coach of Fulham was complaining about something, he got his match in order. Who should complain if the coach shouldn't complain? I'm just saying that, look, a player went to complain. I agree that to the assistant referee, because that's the referee that was on his side. the side of his field, and it's like, did you? I don't know what he was complaining about, and then you give him elbow to his chin.
You didn't give him elbow.
It was like
now elbow to chin, my eye see. Now elbow to eye, my eye see, and that's almost removed his jaw.
No, you are still fasting.
What do you? Okay,
so say it again. Say it again. Know that you are fasting. So
I thought they were going to give him a list. Tell him to step aside for this weekend.
And the funny thing, as somebody already put it, if they had banned the assistant, they would have to ban Robertson because he was the cause of the incident.
What do you mean, boy? What do you mean?
Causation and effect. You
understand? What do you mean?
Why, if he wasn't there, there would have been no.
If he didn't approach him, there would have been no situation.
Look, remember what happened when I think there was a referee? Was it in France who kicked a player? Right, that one was given a certain number of game ban. There was a referee recently who kicked a footballer in the groin, who also got a number of game. My point is, a referee touched the player. The rule is, if it was the other way around, let's say it was a player that accidentally, the referee was talking in accidentally.
You don't know.
Touch. Yeah, like this is touch.
It was elbow for a mount. Now give one boss a mount to elbow now.
Why did he get a yellow card? Who? Robertson.
I don't know why the referee gave him a yellow card. I was amazed.
See, because it was the assistant referee that told the referee what he did. That is disturbing.
His brother said, "Brother helping brother."
No. I think.
I'm a federal character.
Another story that popped out to me in the Sports Hound was the difference between North African football and football in Nigeria.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm not comparing
West Africa generally.
West Africa, but especially Nigeria. Since this is where we are. Imagine someone like in Egypt bringing in the former Mexican national coach. Yes, the guy that bring coach the Mexican national. Look at the coach a club side in Egypt, not the Egyptian national side, and they also had actually gone for a former Bayer Leverkusen coach.
And before that, their coach Isaac was a former Porto coach.
Do you understand? Hey.
Levels to distance.
These are club size. So I just thought,
we'll get
now
there.
that's real apples and oranges, eh?
We'll get there.
No, but really, the Egyptian league, even many of the North African leagues, they've had good coaches, good footballers. They've been able to prize some of the best footballers around Africa.
Yeah.
So there's no one denying the fact that.
There's no denying. It's just the difference, the gap between us, the gulf. Thank you very much.
They're richer.
What I'm looking for.
Their clubs are
of
richer.
course, there's money. I mean, because I thought this is not Egypt's national team. This is a club side in Egypt employing a former national coach of Mexico, or actually are going for an ex-Bundesliga coach. But it's not a Mama team in Germany.
Because even Al Ahly too is the same thing. Their former manager was former coach of Basel. That was his last job before taking over at Al Ahly. So yeah.
Did anybody see that Murphy's one of his goals? I think he scored a break.
Sure, yesterday. Yeah.
I think the first goal, the overhead.
The second one is the overhead
kick.
Our strikers are doing very well. Victor Boniface
too.
He's currently top scorer, joint with Marcus Rashford in Europa League.
6 goals.
Really? All right. Do we have any messages?
Oh yeah, we do. We've got a few of those ones.
Taking a lot more phone calls today and all that.
Let's see. Let's see how we read through some of this. This one says, okay. Olawale's message about Sahur. Yeah, all right. I understand about the fasting. Yeah. Okay. So this one here says, Kaude, you should play some music. Okay. No name. You didn't leave any name. Let's go through more of these messages. Jamie sends a message to you, so maybe later on I'd show you the message. Yinka from Paris says, "Good morning, Sports Zone."
I left from where?
Paris,
France.
Yeah.
Nice.
Says, I left home an early train so that I can get to the office to listen to Uncle Segun's comments on the shambolic performance of Man United last night. But I was thoroughly disappointed on his dismissive comments. He neither made any comments on Maguire, Malacia, Vegas, the worst. He says Vegas the worst. Right? Uncle Segun, Man U isn't going anywhere with this bunch and this fraud of a coach.
You know the fun. Sorry, what's his name?
His name is Yinka.
Bonsoir Yinka. Sorry, bonjour Yinka. Bonjour Yinka. Have a good day. Nice. Thanks for listening in. All the way from France. Beautiful town, Paris. The Gare du Nord. Yes, that's the main. I remember that. Anyway, moving on. What? Yesterday's performance. What can I say?
First of all, it was not a shambolic. It was not a shambolic.
It was 2-0
shambolic, I beg.
No, it was a shambolic result. You don't need 2-0 at home to a team like... So
if you're looking at it based on the result, it's not based on the performance.
We don't care about the performance, it's the result. We don't care, it's the result.
It's the result. It was a shambolic result. It doesn't matter. 2-0. Anybody that looks at the scores...
Because at 86 minutes, they were man down now.
But what we the neutral saw was 2-2.
They were man down. Femi, did you see the game? Because I understand that it's a result...
oriented sport.
But it is. Because it's not a league game. But lucky, in fact, the lucky is because if it was a league game, that's 2 points dropped. You understand? In fact, if it was a league game where you're going for a title or something, you are leading to them and you literally take around. It's almost like Arsenal Liverpool. You understand? Or Liverpool Arsenal when maybe they should have won the game. You get my point? United had the opportunity of killing the game, but due to circumstances which I accept were cruel.
Whose fault was it? Was it the managers?
The circumstantial.
He changes his tactics because we're always giving credit to Ten Hag for his in-game management.
I agree.
So what went wrong yesterday?
He said he took up Bruno because everybody was saying that when he took up Bruno, why did he take up Bruno? According to the interview which I saw, he said Bruno was about to get himself sent off. That he said the way the ref was like signaling to him that bros, your cup is going to run over. Do you understand? So that was Bruno. What's his name? Marshall cannot play 90 minutes yet. That's 2. Varane had to come off. That's 3. So
Martinez had to come off.
Martinez, I think Martinez came off after all the substitutions.
So
you understand? So there was
about 10 minutes.
Although I don't think Ten Hag's substitutions had any positive influence on the game, but then you have to ask the substitutes, the likes of Ulanga. What that boy is still doing in United, I just don't know. As I said, I didn't watch the game, but I know that anytime it comes on, he just runs around, does nothing. You understand? Then Anthony came off. Why Anthony
hit the woodwork, by the way?
Sorry?
Hit the woodwork.
Anthony, yes. So that would have made it 3. But as I said, it's second 45
They're dodging the elephant in the room.
Which is?
Varane for Maguire.
And the truth of the matter, Maguire coming on for me, apparently, because I follow a lot of United fan channels, for people that were the game, there was a palpable uncertainty, unease in the crowd when Maguire came on. Maguire to me is a very poor player.
No, but can I just say this? Recently, in the recent game Maguire has played for United, United has been good. Recently.
No, I won't say no. Even against Everton, Maguire could have given away penalty in the first half. I think the ref was kind not to give it. He had his hands all over. If anywhere else on the pitch, that would have been a foul.
But I think that the treatment that Maguire has gotten from United fans, I don't know that it is fair.
It's unfair.
I don't know that it is fair. You know the thing I'm looking at in comparison to his situation would be probably the Xhaka situation with Arsenal.
That's not. Yeah.
Do you understand?
You should give him
that guy was a great player when he signed for Man U.
No, it's okay. You know why? I think you'll be very, very. You guys have just been very, very unfair to Xhaka. You see, my problem with Maguire is not his lack of ability or aptitude as a footballer. It's his lack of self-introspection. Maguire is one of the most cocky, proud people that I've had. Have you watched his interviews?
I've seen
this guy takes no responsibility for nothing.
No, because the team. It's like football is a team sport.
He's supposed to be the captain. He says, "I don't have a point to prove." Why will you?
Because he's a national team player. Played for England's best run in recent years. Maguire has been key to it.
And key to it while he's not playing for his club at all. What does that tell you?
That just tells you that the players.
No, I beg.
The player has some quality in the manager.
I'm the worst person to talk to.
He's the captain of Manchester United. He's the captain of Manchester United. Man United.
He's not.
Since
Fernandes is the captain.
Since Man United's last trophy win, right under Jose Mourinho, the next captain to lift the trophy was Harry Maguire.
Who lifted it alone?
No, but who's the captain of Manchester?
Did he lift it alone? I'm asking a question.
It doesn't matter who was.
No, did he lift it alone?
He only played
1 minute of that final. Did he lift it alone? What was the contribution to that final?
It doesn't matter, does it?
Biko, read message.
Let me read a few more of your messages, right? This one here says, talking about the Hakimi situation. Well, the story about the Hakimi thing is the wife already filed for divorce long before that incident happened. So,
long before the incident happened.
So once more stories come out, we'll get this is Uche. I want Chelsea to hire Luis Enrique, who won't take nonsense from the players. Plus, he has a style of play. That's his thoughts.
Enrique, he's got a Champions League, 2-3 La Liga.
Enrique is too, to me, he's too conservative. Look at the Spanish national team. When he got there, he started dropping all the big old players like Sergio Ramos.
He dropped all the Real Madrid players.
Enrique is is a coach that won't listen to the board. He's very what I want to do is what I want to do.
Headstrong.
Exactly.
Shouldn't that be the case?
That's a good thing,
Chelsea won't go anywhere with that kind of coach.
No, but isn't that the definition of genius?
They still need someone that is going to be how will I call it? Carry the fans and the team along.
No, sorry.
Enrique will not do that.
Don, let me understand, because this story you mentioned, someone who wants, when Mourinho was manager of Chelsea, what he was ready to do what he wanted. Pep is doing the same thing at Manchester City. It's what I want, right? I'm going to talk about the fans. Once a manager is winning, the fans will just the fans will just move with you. Babalola Abdugafar says, salutations guys. All through the night, I was just thinking, Mr. Segun getting to mistakenly meet Maguire under Bidofodi. I don't understand why Maguire is still available to play football this period. Person was supposed to join.
I cannot get used to seeing him because he's going to be. He's going to play the Nottingham.
You know the injury.
He's going to play the Nottingham Forest game. He's going to play your next game.
No, guys. I mean, I hear what you say. You know, any footballer can have it. I mean, talk about any footballer can have a run, but when you cannot even accept it, now you are at fault. I mean, the last time you granted, it was so offensive. I actually
to a Man United fan, but to the neutrals, they thought he was speaking his mind.
But Femi, yesterday's game, that goal, the second goal was
it was unavoidable.
Exactly. It was just a victim of
circumstance.
Because there's nothing he could have done.
Except cut his head off.
Exactly. There's he reflex and there's nothing he could have done.
The ball hits him and went in.
Tell that to the United fans.
Aside from that, Maguire had a good game yesterday. To me,
5
minutes he played.
Don, that's the thing. A lot of United fans don't. I think they pick out his mistakes too many times. That when he does good things,
they don't even see it.
I don't see it. No, I don't like Maguire. I don't like him.
I love his passes.
Whether he does good or not, he's playing the next game. So
he's playing the next 2 matches, not just the next 2 games.
No, because we don't know the extent of Varane's injury just yet.
So Lisandro Martinez is also injured. Both of them will not be fit in time to be 100%.
I'd rather play Lindelof than Maguire, to be honest with you.
At this point, both of them will play. Austin from Mainland said, good morning, guys. Wonderful job you're doing. Sane calling Mane, puts a word, which, like I said, has not been confirmed. Brought the beast out of him, but Sane has apologized immediately after. And there has been a statement from Bayern that Mane is going nowhere. But that's what they said about Nagusman. Guess what happened? He sacked.
Yeah, fine.
For just one game. So that means that they want him back for the Man City game.
But we're talking about what will happen to him next season.
Yes. Benga says, good morning, Sportson. I'm so happy nothing was done to the referee. So many players take advantage of them, surrounding them, hounding them. Robertson is the real culprit. The referee feed Pitams. Make a poor club. Chelsea should get Zidane now, Enrique.
In fact, that's exactly what happened. See, guy. I mean, if now one or one guy, I go. The guy don't even. I beg.
Come up for you.
Look at my height. If you see me outside,
Fortune from Ibutimeta says, for the first time I support Femi, and for the first time Uncle Segun for my hand. No matter what Robertson did, the linesman was wrong. The linesman is part of the referee, and Robertson has every right to complain to him. Haba. At least for the first time I got someone has my support.
No. And it depends on what Robertson was saying to the guy as well. Depends.
We don't to play that too.
We don't know.
Mr. Shegu, you didn't give a full update on PSA test done. Was it a female doctor or a male doctor? Who probably will want to see it before prescribing a PSA.
PSA is taken. Your blood is taken for clarity.
So there's a lot of questions here he has asked, and I know you want to answer all those questions, including who the doctor was. But we need to take
No, but just simple. It's a lab tech took my blood and
no. We have more questions here. Can we be concerned? We're concerned about your health.
Also, my health is fine.
We want to know who was it, a female doctor or male, but we have a break. We have a break. If it was a lab tech, we'll take a break. They'll come back and answer this question. We'll also take your phone calls right here. Sports Zone on Lagos Stocks 91.3. We'll be back.
Can you imagine? Femi said he wanted to message me after United game. Well, you don't see thunder. We enter person phone before.
I was just concerned about
thunder
your well-being.
for fire your phone.
I was concerned about your well-being because I'm always looking out for you.
Anyway, so do you want to do phone calls first, messages?
Okay, so let's do phone calls. All right, it's a Friday, so
it's a Friday, so let's take lots of calls.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Femi.
Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Shege.
Good morning.
Isoken, good morning. My name is Tope.
Oh, Tope, how now? What's up? How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
What's going on?
I want to talk about Chelsea this morning. I think if Chelsea is looking for stability, they should have gone in the direction of Rafa Benitez. I think that guy will handle the club well and stabilize it. You know, I mean, he has the experience and he has the expertise. Then another thing, Uncle Segun, I think our local coaches are not doing well. I want to confirm. I just read it that Ramonike has been fired. You know, in his latest employment. And
yeah, yes. I'm not winning any game.
So our coaches are not really doing well. I don't know why. Thank you very much.
All right, okay. But Benitez, Chelsea, you know, he won the Europa League then.
Yeah, he did. We've got another call. Good morning.
Good morning, Sports Zone.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Ibrahim from Ifako in Bagada.
Sorry, can you?
Good morning, Ibrahim.
Okay, Ibrahim. Good morning.
Okay, about Chelsea, I think the kind of coach that Chelsea needs is actually someone like Segun or Ancelotti. Because for Zidane, he cannot be able to communicate in English.
He doesn't speak English. Yeah.
Barrier. But I just feel Chelsea does not need more Nagelsmann because he's too young to actually put the dressing room in order. But for Remosa, I wish them all the very best against better insurance.
All right,
thank you very much.
Let's go through more calls.
Hello. Good morning, Femi, Farawe.
Good morning, Mr. Motosho.
How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Don Kuku, I greet you for presenting also. Uncle Segun.
Good morning, Mr. Motosho.
I see you come across Maguire under Oshodi. Please tell you, Lagos Sports Zone fans, what will you do?
I'll get my boys to do with it now. My boys, not me.
Your boys to do it. It's on record.
My boys.
It's on record as like violence. No problem.
I'll rough him up a bit.
Okay, so while we take more calls, I'm just going to read a few more messages. Adegbola.
Adegbola, yes. Adegbola
says, please tell Kayode to introduce music to his own belt. Not Sports Zone. Chris here from Toronto says, gentlemen of Sports Zone, the caliber of coaches Zamalek is flirting with and eventually hiring makes me wish they're actually footballing people running our football and business-minded people owning football clubs in Nigeria. Nigeria football has a lot of catching up to do in a country where the Eagles can't get a decent pitch to play on and a league awash with AstroTurf. There's not a lot left to be desired. Osimhen is now injured. I wonder if you'd be talking about that if the pitch in Abuja was world class. Just to buttress what Tokwe said about the coaching situation, it makes a very good concern for us. Before, we're talking about our coaches going abroad. Like we've all got a job abroad at some point. Stephen Keshi, time pass. We mentioned Amunike, Olise, Undubisi, the other coach.
Problem is more. Sunday's a lovely guy, one of the most charming guys you can ever sit down and have a conversation with. But temperamentally, his temperament is suspect.
Okay, let's take more of your messages. This here says, the one Yinka say Ten Hag is a fraud. Yinka must be drinking something. After the game last night, only sends that message. Thank you. This one says, Segun finally bit the bait. People just want to hear you talk about
Manchester United. My guy from Paris made me talk when I do want to.
That's what chooks up here.
Exactly. I didn't want to talk.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can you please speak up? We can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Guy, get out of bed, man.
It's a bit better, but...
How did you know I was in bed?
I know that. You have your bedroom voice, man. Come on. Wake up. Tell Madam, saying you want to talk to sponsor. Alpha.
My name is calling from Redemption Camp.
Your name is?
Onome.
Redemption Camp.
Yeah. So, going forward, as a United fan, what I watched yesterday, being a United fan over close to 2 decades now, I was really scared that this could be the negative upward turn. Like our season could be in the tumor.
Yeah, I hear what you say.
So I'm just scared. I'm not even confident if we can defeat Nottingham Forest this weekend, to be honest. And going forward, I don't, yesterday I'm not really that good at home, but we don't have a good finisher for now. Vekos is just has a good.
No, Vekos is just it's just occupied space.
Running around, Martial, is unstable, and our coach needs to be very successful. He should learn from Pep Guardiola about ruthlessness. He needs to learn on the Saka goal, Dalot to go, yes, and Maguire absolutely should leave. He saw it was his entire 40 years, but he has a lot of bad luck going with him.
Okay.
I just wish that we could make top 4 at the end of the day, and I'll probably make 1 or 2 finals, or probably a trophy. To be a good season.
I won a trophy already now.
You know what you do for us? Just spend some more time in camp and pray for us.
I'm going to read a few messages. Vivian says, good morning, guys. Uncle Segun. Yes, that's
nice.
Yes. She says, Uncle Segun, please, what's your take on Vegas? Personally, I'm sick and tired of that guy.
Vegas, when he first came, he hustled, pressed, and all that, but unfortunately, at the end of the day, his designation is striker. And he does not strike. He does not score goals. He gets chances, he fluffs them. Even the game against Newcastle, if I remember right, he had a shot that if he had squared it or put it on target, would have actually gone ahead to St. James's Park. So for me, bench, please. And we are not, he's not, he's, I beg.
Adebawale says, I blame Ten Hag for yesterday's result because I can't imagine a coach removing all his attacking players in the 61st minute. Anthony, Martial, Bruno, Sancho, replacing them with Vegas, Pelestri, very bad substitution. Honestly, people should not blame Maguire for the goal. Malasia had a bad game too yesterday.
Malasia had a terrible game.
Overall, coach substitution should be queried. Osaze from Surulere says, when Maguire came in, he was cool, calm, and caught some attack from Sevilla. He was even making some attacking moves. It was towards the end of the match. He couldn't soak in the pressure. Maguire wants to score goals and not defend. This here says, did Uncle Segun just say they injure? Ha 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 ha. That's talking about Maguire. Ten Hag seriously goofed with those subs he did. I'm so gutted, but we move. Malasia switching off for the first goal in a quarterfinal is unforgivable. We can forgive Maguire. Ukeme from Onikon. We've also got this that says, good morning, Uncle Segun. Says, as a Chelsea fan, I would prefer Nagelsmann over Enrique over and over again. We talk about players being his age, but all through his career, was able to manage players older than him. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. Timmy K says, good morning, guys. Wonderful morning to you. Man United are outletting a second goal lead just like that. They should forget about it. For me, anything that would make that referee to hit Robertson, I believe he must have said something bad to the referee. If not, I don't see any reason for him to hit Robertson. We've got this that says, please, Rafa Benitez is finished, just as Jose Mourinho. Okay, yeah.
I think the likes of Rafa and Jose are like yesterday's men, to be honest. I think coaches their profile is a bit younger now. The likes of Pochettino, the likes of, who else, apart from Nagelsmann?
Zidane, Arteta. But there are other coaches who are still doing it very well. There are other coaches who are doing it very well.
Company.
Yeah. There are other coaches who are doing it everywhere.
Apart from Ancelotti and Allegri, who is still doing it.
Allegri,
still doing it.
In Italy, there are a few of them still doing it good.
And Spalletti is doing well at Napoli as well.
Spalletti is doing good. So there are a few older
Spalletti has always been a very decent coach.
Galtier is not a young coach. Galtier is not a young coach.
PSG.
Yes, he's not a young coach.
Galtier has his issues.
I just have to read the second message again from Chooks. It says, Maguire is a punishment to all United fans. Why does it always have to be him with the error and mistakes?
No, I can't.
Let me just read more messages. Don't respond. Don't worry. This here says, good morning, Sports Zone. Chelsea transition into a new owner is the main reason for the current quagmire in the bridge. Abramovich was passionate about the club. I can't say the same about the American owner, Victor from Ikorodu. Kwelansky from Delta State said, did Samson Sia ever handle the national team to a major tournament? I don't think so, no.
No, he didn't.
No.
Sia won, yeah, he didn't.
He took the team qualification for the Nations Cup in 2012. That's qualification. We lost out.
Yes.
Right? Handled the team after 2013 win. Some point after 2013 win, remember? Yeah.
They had 2 stints as national team.
Yes. I think it was 2015, 2016, second time. I'm not very sure.
I can't remember now. But there's one guy, the Chelsea fan, that made a good point about, you know what? The transition. You know, for me, I think it's almost like, you know what happens when, like, Lagos State now, assuming Labour had won. You now rip up all APC and, you know, that's what Topoli, he abandoned the Abramovich in its entirety, not recognizing that Abramovich had some football people in place. That there was method in their madness.
Granovskia, one of the directors,
there was method in their madness. There was method just as this is a high five. They knew when they are sacking somebody, they already have somebody. They know the profile of what they want.
And usually the person they employ goes on to stable. You mentioned Benitez the last time. Goes Hidik. Di Matteo won the Champions League. Even Avram Grant at some point finished 3 finals.
Three finals. Got Champions League final.
League final last
lost some penalties to United 2008.
And then still made the league fight in the last day of the season. Lost to United again. So it made you see those changes.
Well, I think that yesterday's game, Man U, Sevilla. Man U underrated Sevilla.
The complacency matters.
Because on a normal day, that game should have been finished in first half. Sevilla wasn't in the game at all. They were not in the game at all. Then, people should not forget the fact that this is Sevilla's competition. They might be number 20 in La Liga. But once they get to Europa, they don't even mind dropping Champions League for Europa. They love Europa. So I don't see how Man U was going to skate through in the second leg.
All right, we've got to go. Our time is fast.
No weekend prediction.
We're running till 9:10 today.
Time is
no weekend predictions.
All the games many of the games are easy to predict. Is it Chelsea Brighton you want to predict? No, Forest can't. No, I don't think so.
Nottingham Forest will beat Man U. My money's on Nottingham Forest.
I don't think so.
They did it against Man City.
Chelsea Brighton would have been the game.
They didn't beat Man City though. They drew.
They beat Man City.
They did not. They drew. City was leading.
Nottingham Forest.
They drew.
Yeah.
And City had like 100 chances. They drew. Before you come on your vote, bet.
Chelsea played 1-1 there too.
We've got Kunu is around, so Kunu is around.
Mr. Kunu, the Sports Zone team are asking you for weekend predictions.
No.
You are live on air.
This Kunu, your mouth. This Kunu.
Kunu, can I ask a question, please? What's your reaction to the Time influential list released about the Africans, the number of Africans that made that list? What's your thoughts on it?
What list? What
the Time most influential? List? Yeah, the Time most influential people.
100 most influential.
What's your thought on the Africans? The number of Africans.
There was a professor. A professor of what?
Well, I think that we cannot begin to query the standard of those who have a lot of persons that they put in category. By the way, when you're talking about somebody who is influential, nobody has told you if the influential is negative or positive.
Oh yes, obviously.
Okay. So I think that for Bola Tinubu to have actually appeared, it is just the way these guys are. They just make a decision on certain things, and that's it. So let people not knock themselves off. Okay, if I remove Bola Tinubu from politics, don't forget he's a made man. So one way or the other, his money will still help him gain the recognition that can help him get a better paperwork. So basically, he's influential. In fact, even if you don't want to talk about him, one way or the other, you keep punching your phone to look at what the tribunal has decided. So to know whether to abuse the family of the supporters of Tinubu one more time. Because you keep punching his name on your phone.
Kuno, are you still in bed? Kuno, are you still in bed? Are you still in bed?
Huh?
Are you still in bed?
Obviously.
Okay. And on that note, on that suspicious note, Sports Zone signing out.